Hello, and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 8 things that every brass musician needs to have. So, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment for more videos like this. So let's get into the video. I'd say the number 8 thing that every brass musician needs to have is for trumpet. It's either piston oil or rotor valve oil. More commonly, it's the piston oil because most trumpets in B flat or in C, just most trumpets use piston valves instead of rotor valves. And for tuba players, it's more common for them to have rotor valves than piston valves. So they use more commonly. The piston oil is used for trumpets, and the rotor valve is used for tuba players. And then euphonium, it is more commonly used like trumpet, it's piston valves. And then for trombone players, they have slide oil or slide cream. And I prefer slide oil to slide cream. In my opinion, just the slide oil works better. And this is a Slido-Mix 2-in-1 rapid comfort bottle thing. It's a 2-bottle set where you use a little bit of this and a little bit more of this, and you can choose the different ratios so you can have the right ratio. But there is a thing that they have that is a 1-bottle all-in-one. It's all-in-one. You just use that 1 bottle and you're all good to go, which is nice because then you don't have to worry about changing the ratio. But if you want to have a ratio to get everything perfect the way you want it, that's what you want, is that 2-bottle. And that's from Slido-Mix. Number 7 thing that every brass musician should have, in my opinion, is a cleaning cloth. If that's used for cleaning your handprints or shining it up or just doing taking slide cream off the slide or taking oil off your valves or piston valves or your rotor valves, just for basic cleaning, it's a good thing. Number 6 thing I think every brass musician should have is a cleaning kit or cleaning rods. This is a Slido-Mix trombone cleaning rod. This is for a small bore tenor trombone. And the way this works is you just take it off once it's dirty, and you just plop this right in the washing machine, and then once it's clean and dried, you can plop it back on your rod, like so, and you're good to go. And that's how you do it. And that's how the trombone one goes. But there's other ones where it's a metal rod, and you just put a cloth over the end, and then you put it in your instrument, and you go to town cleaning. And I suggest every brass musician have one of those, because when they're giving their instrument a bath, it's a great way to clean your instrument out. Okay, number 5 thing I think every brass musician should have is a tuner metronome. Tuner and metronome, both, because when you want to learn a fast piece, you can slow it down and then learn all the notes and the positions or the like which fingerings it is. You can figure all that out at the slow tempo, and then you can slowly increase your tempo up to the original or the concert tempo. And then also the tuner is nice because you can play the note and then it tunes it. You can do that. You probably know how a tuner works. And then you also have the way of choosing which instrument. You can choose between woodwind. This one you can choose between woodwind, brass, and strings. And this is a Korg, K-O-R-G, tuner metronome. And it's also nice because you can choose a note to play. And then you can choose which note you want. And then say you want to have a B flat, because you're tuning your B flat, you play that note, and instead of doing it with a tuner, you go on your instrument. I prefer that to doing the regular tuning where you see the note and see where you're at, because then you can use more of your ear if you're hearing it instead of seeing. Because if you're seeing yourself in tune, you're not going to be quite as good when you're in a playing situation than if you're hearing yourself in tune or out of tune. It's a better situation. And yeah, those are both extremely useful things, the tuner and the metronome. And it also has a plug-in for headphones and microphone, so you can hear yourself through the metronome. You can hear the metronome through the headphones, so you don't have to bother people. And you can put an input, so you can have a microphone connected to your instrument, so if you're playing on an ensemble or something, you can really tune yourself accurately while other people are playing. So that's a nice feature. Okay, number 4 thing I think every single brass musician should have is a stand for their instrument. Whatever type works. Most wind instruments, I would say, have stands. And the way it works is this thing goes down and it provides more stability, and then it goes up and it provides less stability, however you want it, however much space you have to do that. And then also, this thing goes down for shorter instruments, and it goes up for taller instruments. Like, I have it taller when I use my trigger tenor trombone, and I have it shorter when I use my straight tenor trombone. Okay, the number 3 thing I suggest every musician should have would be some kind of mute or way to mute your instrument, so then you are not either bothering your neighbors when you're practicing, or whenever you need a mute for a concert or something, or if you just want to not bother people in your house with your practicing or playing. It's good. That's what I suggest having, so you don't bother people. My number 2 thing I suggest every musician, or every brass musician should have, would be the J.B. Arbin's method book. It's the J.B. Arbin's complete method. This one is the complete method for Arbin's complete method for trombone and euphonium. This one is by Joseph Alessi and Dr. Brian Bowman, but the original was made by J.B. Arbin. That's the one who made the original trumpet one, and then they made spin-offs for every other brass instrument. And there's a version of this for trombone, trumpet, tuba, French horn, euphonium. Perfect book. It's chock full. It's chock full of hundreds of, I don't even know, let me check. With all the solos and everything, and including the fingering chart, there's 394 pages of just everything you could need to know as a brass musician. It goes from the first studies using half notes and quarter note patterns to the solos. It includes tonguing, chords, triplets, intervals, everything, scales, 16th notes. And also, what I like about this one in particular, it gives you a history on J.B. Arbin and the background of him and his teaching career. That's what I like. And just so you know, I will have a link to all of these products in the description below, so you can buy any of these products that you desire to have. And I would say the number 1 thing that every single brass musician and every other musician out there should have is a music stand. I suggest every musician have a music stand. This one swivels forward, so you can have it lower, higher, move it all the way around, swivels back and forth. And it, on the back, has a tightening feature, so you can tighten things, you can loosen them. It has a knob for going down, and then it goes up, down. And this one is really nice because you can swivel off the bottom pegs if you need to transport it somewhere and it needs to be a little bit more transportable. That's what I like. And this top part also comes off. The top part also comes off, which is a nice feature, which I like. And then, yeah, it just works really nice for me. I would suggest getting one that is a little bit more sturdy. And then, like, say you need one to take on the road, like traveling and stuff, I'll get one that's nice for that too. But I'd also get one that's nice and sturdy for when you're practicing at home. Because using those flimsy little ones that have like the holes and the holes and everything, where it just uses a little piece of metal to keep your music tight, those are just lower quality and not as good. That's what I would suggest, getting one that's high quality for using at home. So if you like this video and want to purchase any of the products, you can go in the description below and check out those products and choose for yourself which ones you would like to get. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks for watching.